recording a Rocket Warrior on a Blaster set map because they're very similar in the sense that they're rocket, even though it's not a rocket, it is whatever. Plane and rocket are related as opposed to Panther and anyway, what the hell was that? What the flip? I don't know. I really don't know what I just said. What I've done. Let's see what rocket warrior. They're not very easily. This beautiful rocket warrior. Man, that looks so nice, isn't it? Okay. So let's start with flame eternity as usual. I've got every urge that I wanted to get, you know, so I'm quite happy. Beast Soul Swap, a Berry Shiny, Flame Ruler, Centrifugal Field, Chaosy Game, Hold Position, the Earth Hex Shield Fusion, Divine Dragon Ragnarok, and Closing Hands. I'll separate the red. Oh, I didn't. Rise of Destiny, a random first aid pack. Actions, Winner 1. Lighten the Load, Harpy 2, Creeping Doom Mantle, Necklace Air Command, Fox Fire, Ballista of Rampart Smasher, Pitchback Werewolf, and Warhawk even, and Fruits of Moon. Soul Level Unit. Red-Eye V-Chick, Skeldog Maron, Unshaven Angler, Corner, Mobius the Frost one. My Shiny is been so far. Element Dragon, Big Wave, Small Wave, Master Dragon, and Neo Actimidor. Dark Revelation. Nightmare Real Tip. Magic Marionette, I really like this card. Great Madrigal, ooh, sick. Burning Beast, Despair from the Dark, Gravekeeper's Chief, Anti-Spell, Altar for Tribute, Ray of Hope, Falling Down, Wicked, Breaking Flamberge Bow, and Archfiends. Oh, one more packed up beginnings, come on. Togepi, please, come on man. I want one. I think there's shiny in here. Cool. Beaver Warrior, Revival Gem, Masked Sorcerer, St. Joanne, Earthbound Spirit, Harper Lady. There you go. Speed Fire, sick. Awesome. No lady the Ceasefire's cool. I like these random like Super Ceasefire, Ultra Reborn. Reborn feeling super in it, but Gravity Bind, Shift, Chorus of Sanctuary, Final Destiny, Molten Destruction. Oh, it's quite nice that these are next to each other because they're quite similar pictures. Look, it's like a volcano erupting, or it's not like a atom, and this is a volcano erupting. They're very similar. So if you put it here like this. Anyway, and then the explosions. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Hi, Pokemon, and this is what I got. Got Ceasefire Mobius with my supers and then random bears. Oh yeah, then we've got Rocket Warrior as well. And the last tin will be, of course, Panther Warrior. But thanks guys for watching. Hi, Pokemon, and I will see you guys later.
Hey, what's up guys? Going to be doing a deck profile for the first place Malaysia Asia Championship qualifiers. This is a Shadal deck that has a little bit of a twist on it. and it is going to be super close to what we will be seeing in the OCG, because even though technically there are different cards that are on the ban list, like for example in the TCG we don't have Heavy Storm legal, we don't happen to have Pot of Avarice legal, it's going to be very similar once the Shaddolls actually come out for the TCG. This deck is going to be absolutely devastating for most decks, because they got a stun aspect and they got a control aspect of the game, and they're going to be able to actually dominate most of the meta, because they'll either not let you get out their things, or they're just going to maintain so much advantage and superiority over their cards than yours. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. But I'll explain the choices as we go along. If you see cards like Parental Tribute at 3, that is because in the OCG they technically have a different ban list, like I mentioned, so that's why some of the cards are at 3 rather than at 1 in the TCG. But we'll talk about what you can actually swap out for some of those cards later on. So let's get started with the deck profile. So first off, you've got 2 Cephalon the Ultimate Time Lords, and there's actually targets for the deck, which are going to be the El Shadow Nephil. Now this card can technically be special summoned actually by something like Falcon, which is absolutely crazy, but it can also be special summoned with Cephalon, and then that monster becomes 4,000 for its attack points, and that basically means if your opponent has nothing, you summon Cephalon successfully, if you get to special summon this, that's game right there, that's 8,000 points of damage. So pretty self-explanatory, and you can dump a bunch of monsters into the graveyard relatively fast without the Peru Bandit over here. But anyways, we'll get into that later. So first off, we got the double Cephalon, then we got best card game, BLS, I'm so glad he put it in there. Next up we have 3 Shadow Beasts, just because you want to get that draw power as quickly as possible. Then we have 2 Shadow Dragons. Oh, also, majority of the time that you're going to get out Shadow Beast, it's going to be from Falcon's deck, then you get to flip him up, and you get the extra free advantage. If they don't attack the Falcon, then you can go for a lot of other dirty places. You can go for extra draw power, and then go blow up the field. You can do a lot of stuff, and then you can just summon Cephalon. That's 8,000 right there if you get to bring back the Nephilim. So Shadow Beast can open up a lot of other plays, because basically he helps because he's level 5, and that definitely helps being able to make like other things, but Tertiary is also a legal card in the OCG. Next up we have 2 dragons, we have 2 lizards, and then we have 1 electromagnetic turtle. The reason why you play this, as well as the Rainbow Kuribo and the effect there, is you want a light target for Shadow Fusion to be able to send to the graveyard and get a free effect off of Effect Failure doesn't do anything in the graveyard, but Rainbow Kuribo as well as the Electromagnetic Turtle basically have free advantage. So not only do you get to bring out a very strong monster and you get the ability to deck them, but you also get effects in the graveyard, which is actually really good. So that's pretty cool to see Rainbow Kuribo over there. I really like that. But Electromagnetic Turtle is basically a Necro Guardian on steroids. He's a better version of it. It completely ends the battle phase. And also he has better defense than Necro Guardian. Next up, we have 3 Curry Bandit, what basically makes the deck and allows him to run Cephalon is going to be Curry Bandit, which just gets you a bunch of cards in the graveyard relatively quick and all that free advantage from the Shaddolls. Next up, we have 3 Shaddol Hedgehog. You're going to be setting this card as quickly as possible because you want to get out your Nephilim or your Midrash as quickly as possible, because if you know your opponent is playing a XYZ or Synchro Heavy deck, you make Midrash, and some decks will absolutely fold against that if they don't have a D-Prism or something to get rid of it. Because remember, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, so it's like pretty much D-Prism, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to make 1-1 and target this thing. So pretty much, they need something like Compulse or D-Prism. They need to get rid of it basically as quickly as possible, otherwise they're just going to lose something because of it. And then next up for the Shaddol monsters, to finish it off, we have Triple Shaddol Falcon. This card can abuse other cards that can get effects in graveyards. Also, you can bring back Nephilim, which I think is a little bit unfair, but that's just how it is. Or you can get back Midrash, that's pretty insane. And also he opens up other plays because he is the tuner of the deck, other than like Effect Failure. And then lastly for monsters, we have a Rainbow Kuribo as well as an Effect Failure. Rainbow Kuribo has the ability to special itself from the graveyard, so you can kind of block an attack, plus when your opponent monster declares a direct attack, you can equip it and not negate the attack. So that's not so bad, at least it has an effect technically in the graveyard where you can just kind of protect yourself in one aspect, so I think that's okay. Next up, for the spells, we have, let me sort this out. We have Allure of Darkness over here, it's pretty self-explanatory. We have Heavy Storm, and we have 3 Shaddol Fusions. We have Dark Hole, we have Pot of Avarice, which is, I know, not legal in the TCG. Then we have a Foolish Burial and a Super Poly. And the main deck Super Poly is because Mirror Match is probably going to be a very popular thing. And I don't really know if you would use it really too good against, Just because a Shaddoll monster and a Dark monster. This one tries. I mean, I would say Shaddolls are pretty much the most meta thing. Artifacts are still kind of there, so I mean, if you happen to have a light monster, hey, you can still make that one. So I think it's okay against some decks, but it's not going to be viable against every deck. But you know, Super Power pretty good in the aspect that you can't do anything to change.
There it is. Here we go. Finally, freaking shiny patch. This thing took so freaking long. This is about like over 30 minutes in. I've just been recording at a chain of like 43. Okay. This is my 4th male shiny Togepi. Kind of funny how this started. I was making like Battle Frontier teams, and I was like, dude, I need a Togepi. And I remember you get an egg in the game. You get a Togepi egg in the game. So I'm just like, okay, I should have one on my PC. But I guess I traded it somewhere or something. So I didn't have one. So I was just, okay, well, where can I find a Togepi? Okay, this route, Pokeradar. And so I got like 5 Togepis just because I wanted, you know, nature and IV variation and such, competitive stuff. And my chain was at 6, and I was just like, dude, my chain is pretty high right now. I should start resetting for shiny patches, or you know, just building up the chain and stuff. The chain got to 37, and it was like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was just like, because I had school today. So I was like, okay, well, screw this. I'm just going to leave this on. I can't close it because the game has a freaking some weird ass problem where when I close it, it'll just freeze after a while and like it doesn't actually close. It's weird. So I just had to leave it on, charge it, of course, and just poop. I don't even know. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'll do that later. So I just left it on the entire day. I went to school, came back, started resetting, finally got a shiny Togepi, and so, yep, took a long time. I had 300 repels. Now I'm at 56. I had like 350. So I spent about 300 repels on this one chain alone, which is really annoying. But I'm kind of rich in the game, so I can buy more and stuff. Yeah, that is it. Chain currently at 44. And obviously no cheats. I showed you a ton of patches before that one sparkled. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, guys. I am back. I'm going to be doing stuff for like Safari Week and whatnot. I will be participating in Safari Week. I'm hunting Lugia, sort of, kind of, at like 4,000 something. But yeah, you guys will hear from me eventually. I will be participating in Safari Week. I'll be live hunting and stuff. I'll be in Gen 3, so like Fire Red, Leaf Green, assuming I'm that far in a game other than Leaf Green. But yes, rate, comment, subscribe. You guys will see more from me later. Okay, bye.